the ancient alien UFO weapon of extreme danger. Deep in the heart of the Gobi Desert, there lies a region so remote and inhospitable that few humans have dared to traverse it. This mysterious area, known to locals as the Forbidden Expanse, has been the subject of countless legends and whispers. Stories tell of strange lights in the sky, inexplicable disappearances, and a haunting hum that reverberates through the air without a source. But beneath the shifting sands of this barren wasteland lies something far more extraordinary and dangerous than anyone could imagine, an ancient alien weapon capable of unimaginable destruction. The discovery. In 1972, a Soviet geologist named Dr. Ivan Karpov led an expedition into the Gobi Desert to study its mineral deposits. During their survey, Karpov's team detected unusual magnetic anomalies emanating from beneath the desert floor. Intrigued, they began excavating, uncovering a massive, black, metallic structure buried under layers of sand and rock. The structure appeared to be a perfectly smooth, seamless monolith made of a material unknown to any earthly science. As the team dug deeper, they uncovered an entrance. Inside, they found an intricate labyrinth of corridors filled with symbols that resembled no known language. At the heart of the structure was a chamber containing a floating, glowing orb the size of a small car. The orb emitted a faint hum and seemed to pulse with energy. Little did they know, this was no ordinary artifact. It was a weapon of alien origin, dormant yet brimming with destructive potential. The warning Dr. Karpov's team contacted Soviet authorities, who immediately classified the discovery as top secret. Scientists and military experts were dispatched to study the monolith and the orb. As they analyzed the artifact, strange phenomena began to occur. Electronic devices malfunctioned, team members reported vivid hallucinations, and a sense of dread hung over the site. One night, a linguist deciphering the symbols on the walls claimed they were a warning. According to her interpretation, the monolith was a containment structure, and the orb was a weapon designed by an ancient alien civilization. It had been left on Earth not as a gift, but as a trap, or perhaps a safeguard against an even greater threat. The symbols hinted that the orb was a weapon of dimensional resonance, capable of tearing through space and time to obliterate entire planets or even star systems. It was designed to defend its creators from an enemy so powerful that conventional weapons were useless against it. But the warnings were clear. The weapon was never to be activated, as it could destabilize reality itself. The incident. Despite the warnings, the Soviet military saw potential in the orb. They believed it could be reverse engineered to create a superweapon, giving them a decisive advantage in the Cold War. Against the protests of the scientists, they began experiments to unlock the orb's power. In 1974, during one such experiment, a catastrophic event occurred. When the orb was subjected to a high-energy electromagnetic pulse, it awoke. The hum grew into a deafening roar, and the orb emitted a blinding light that enveloped the entire facility. Survivors described seeing visions of alien worlds, monstrous beings, and collapsing galaxies. Within moments, the orb unleashed a massive shockwave that obliterated the research base and created a perfectly circular crater over a mile wide. Satellite imagery showed that the explosion had strange effects on the surrounding area. The sand in the crater had fused into glass, but more disturbingly, time itself seemed to warp within the vicinity. Clocks ran backward, plants aged and withered in seconds, and people who entered the area reported losing hours or even days. The cover-up. The Soviet government, fearing international scrutiny and panic, covered up the incident. They declared the area a restricted military zone and buried all evidence of the monolith in the orb. However, rumors leaked out and conspiracy theories began to circulate. Some claimed the Soviets had discovered a UFO, while others spoke of a weapon so powerful it could end the world. In 1991, after the collapse of the Soviet Union, classified documents about the Gobi Desert anomaly were leaked to the West. These documents described the monolith, the orb, and the catastrophic experiment in chilling detail. They also revealed something even more alarming. Before the orb detonated, it transmitted a signal into deep space. The coordinates of Earth were broadcast across the galaxy. The aftermath. In the decades since the incident, strange occurrences have continued around the forbidden expanse. Unidentified flying objects have been spotted above the region, and locals report hearing the same eerie hum described by Karpov's team. Some believe that the orb's activation awakened its creators, or their enemies, and that they may one day return to claim what was left behind. Scientists who have studied the leaked documents warn that the orb may not have been destroyed in the explosion. They theorize that it might have merely entered a dormant state, waiting for someone or something to reactivate it. The idea of such a weapon lying dormant beneath the sands of the Gobi Desert has sparked a new wave of interest from governments and private organizations. Treasure hunters, conspiracy theorists, and rogue scientists have all tried to locate the monolith, but none have returned. Some believe the site is cursed. Others think it is protected by forces beyond human understanding. The ultimate question. The greatest mystery remains. Who created the orb and why? Were they benevolent beings trying to protect Earth from an existential threat? Or were they malevolent entities using our planet as a storage site for a weapon they could no longer control? And perhaps the most chilling question of all, if the signal sent by the orb truly reached its destination, what or who is now on its way to Earth? As humanity continues to search the stars for answers, the monolith in the Gobi Desert serves as a stark reminder that some mysteries are better left unsolved. For if the ancient alien weapon of extreme danger is ever reawakened, it may not only spell the end of humanity, but the unraveling of reality itself.